feel like this is strong enough. It works! We're using a combination of woodworking and 3D printing to build a vise for my work table. Let's start by cutting out all the wooden parts so that we can then build a frame to house these things. So these are 3D printed gears that I'm going to use to transfer the power from the center where the handle is going to go and then out to the sides where the lead screws are going to go. This thing. So the vise is going to go on the side of my work table right there. Inside of here is where all the gears and bearings and stuff will go. We need to drill some holes so that the lead screws can go through, and to do that I made some printout templates to make it easier to get the hole locations just right. And to get these holes to the exact right size for the bearings, I started by drilling a smaller hole first, and then I printed out a router template that I used to router out the exact diameter of the hole. And you can download both the build plans for this vise as well as all of these 3D files from our website, which is alch.shop. Look at this, it's perfect. One of these big bearings goes in there. The center gear will go into this big bearing in the middle, followed by these other gears that will all be able to spin freely on a set of skateboard bearings with a shaft running through the middle of them. Look. And because I can print whatever I want, the outside gear has threads on the inside, so the lead screws right onto it. Just super cool. The next step with this one is drilling a hole through this lead screw that will match with the hole through the gear here, so that we can put a pin through this one as well and then lock everything in place together. And this whole assembly is gonna go in through here, adding a couple more larger bearings to support the lead screw from the back side. So these are still pretty flimsy, and we're gonna fix that with some bearings in the front into this second box that I made that holds the nuts for the lead screw. And then this whole thing will go in here. The only thing that's left to do now is trying to get this thing installed on the inside of my work table here. And so that we can see that cool gear mechanism, I've milled out a slot in the front section and inserted the clear piece of acrylic. So now you can see all the gears turning as you're using the vise. And look at that thing. Doesn't it just look amazing? This thing feels really good. But let's actually try and see if it manages to hold anything.